Hare Krishna. It is said in the Vedic scriptures, Athato Brahma Jignasa. Now that you are a human being, inquire into the absolute truth. Find out who you are. Find out who is the cause of everything. And try to solve all the problems of your life. Human beings are most intelligent. And we have to use our intelligence to find out who am I, what is this creation all around me, what are all these living beings around me, what is the purpose of my existence, what will happen to me after death, what is the cause of everything, who is God, if God exists, where is He, is there a relationship between me and God. These are all the inquiries which a human being has to make and try to find out these important things, because it is about our own self. Unless we find out the answers to these questions, who am I, which is the most fundamental question, then we cannot progress ahead in our life. Generally in this world, people think that I am this body. But actually we are not the body. Body is just matter. It is made of chemicals. We are not chemicals. We don't see chemicals expressing feelings. When you take a stone and hit it with another stone, stones do not cry. Or when you tickle the stone, stones do not laugh. There is no feeling, there is no life in dead matter. This body is also made of dead matter. Calcium, so many kinds of minerals, vitamins. What are all these things? It is all actually matter. Matter do not express any feelings. The person within the body who is different from matter, whom we call as me, I call I am inside the body, that person is called spirit soul. He is different from matter. He is different from the body. So Lord Krishna explains this in the Bhagavad Gita. Dehi nityam avadhyoyam dehe sarvasya bharata tasmat sarvani bhutani natvam shochitum arhasi. Arjuna was lamenting for the so-called killing of his friends and relatives. But Krishna said that the person in the body is nitya, he will live forever. Dehi nityam avadhyoyam. No one can destroy the soul in the body. Dehe sarvasya bharata, all living beings, they are all eternal. No one can destroy the soul. Body gets destroyed, but soul will never get destroyed. That soul is me. And I am transmigrating from one body to another, one body to another. Now what kind of body will I get after death? That also Krishna describes. Whatever type of feelings, whatever types of desires we develop in our lives, we get a body suitable to fulfill those desires in our next life. For example, if someone goes to swim every day and he takes enjoyment in swimming, he will be getting a suitable body to enjoy swimming for whole life in the next body. In the next life, he may get a body of a fish where he can live in water and enjoy swimming. If someone is very much addicted to meat eating, he will get a suitable body to eat meat in the next life, like the lion or a tiger. If someone is very much interested in flying, he will be getting a body suitable for flying in the next body, some species of birds. So, according to our desire, we will be given a new material body. So this Krishna has described in the Bhagavad Gita. Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tyajati ante kalevaram tam tam evaiti kaunteya sada tad bhava bhavita. Whatever kind of desires, whatever kind of feelings we develop in this life, those feelings get accumulated at the time of death. So according to those feelings, we will be getting a suitable material body to fulfill those desires. Similarly, if we develop a desire to approach God, Krishna is called the Supreme Lord. In all the Vedic scriptures, it is described that Krishna is the Supreme Lord who is the source of everything. So we can go to Krishna, we can go to the spiritual world where Krishna lives if we develop a desire to love Him, desire to worship Him, and give up this body thinking of Him at the time of death. So Krishna has told, Antakale cha mameva smaran muktva kaleva. At the time of death, if anyone remembers me and gives up the body, yah prayati samadbhavam yati nastyatra samshaya. He will be getting a nature similar to me. That means we will enter into the spiritual world and live with Krishna. Yati nastyatra samshaya. There is no doubt about this. So human life is meant to understand all these important aspects of our life. If we do not understand these things in our life and just live like the so-called normal life people are living nowadays, work hard, earn money and maintain oneself and one's family and die, that is not complete utilization of human life. Highest utilization, complete utilization of our body, mind and intelligence is to find out who am I and return back to the spiritual world where I can live forever in the spiritual world happily with the Supreme Lord. If we do not utilize our body for this highest perfection, then it is considered to be a great loss in one's life. So it is important for us to understand all these concepts, and these concepts are not explained in our schools and colleges because mostly in our schools and colleges they teach only material education about matter, physics, chemistry, biology and geography, all these subjects that we study, engineering and medical science, these are all actually study of dead matter. But study of one's own self, spiritual science, that is described in our Vedic scriptures. Bhagavad Gita is the introduction to spiritual science given by the Supreme Lord Krishna Himself, who is the creator, who is the designer. And the creator Himself comes and explains, the subject matter becomes very easy to understand. So we have to study Bhagavad Gita, and further details are described in a scripture called Srimad Bhagavatam. So under the expert guidance of a spiritual master, like His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who is the founder Acharya of ISKCON, he has very nicely described, explained all the shlokas of the Bhagavad Gita. For each and every word He has given meaning. He has given translations, He has given explanations to every shloka, and it's all available on the internet for us to freely study those books. So we should make utilize of all the gifts given to us. Expert acharyas, experts who know spiritual science, they have written books for us to understand, and it is now translated in English for each and everyone in the world to understand. Mostly in the entire world people know English. So His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, he has specifically revealed all the secrets which were there in our Vedic scriptures into English language, which in a very simple and easy to understand way. So we have to read those books and make our lives successful. Hare Krishna.